Hi, it's Kathy. It's really late. Everybody's in bed, so I'm going to be kind of quiet. It is May 8th today, and I had my surgery done 8 days ago on May 1st. I've crossed a lot of hurdles in 8 days. When I first came out of surgery, when I woke up and realized what I had done, I had a little panic attack because I thought, my God, I mean, talk about permanent. Think about it. You get a tattoo, you can have it removed or covered up. You have bad parents, you can move away or disown them. You marry the wrong guy, you can divorce him. But once you have the gastric bypass, there's no turning back. You can't have it undone. Hell, you can even have a vasectomy reversed. You can have tubes untied. But you can't get your stomach back. You're done. That's it. Game over. You now have a new life. A completely new life. And that really sunk in when I woke up in the recovery room and I freaked out. But then I took a few deep breaths and I calmed myself down and I said, okay, look, this is what you've been waiting for over a year. So just freaking do it. Just, deal with it, learn, and do what you need to do to make it a success. So within 2 hours of waking up from the surgery, I was walking the halls because they want you to walk. You've got a lot of gas, a lot of air built up in your stomach from the surgery, and they want you to walk to kind of work it out. So I was walking up and down the halls and, doing the best that I could, and I'll tell you something really funny. The day after the surgery, I woke up. I don't know what I was expecting, but I had a breakfast tray brought in. Orange juice, orange jello, and apple juice. Well, I took a sip of the orange juice, and my taste buds did the happy dance. They were so happy because all I had for 4 weeks was this OptiFast shakes, and they were not all that pleasant. I mean, they were okay, but nothing to write home about. So I was really excited, but it took me probably an hour to drink a little teeny cup of 2 cups of juice and a thing of the prepackaged jello. But it was good. It was really good. And so I did what I had to do in the hospital. I got well. I dealt with some pain. I didn't take a lot of pain medication. I did take some, and they give you Percocet usually. Do you know what Percocet does to you? Okay. Needless to say, they give you Colace, which is a stool softener, to combat the Percocet. So I'm like, okay, I should be fine, right? I get home on Friday the 3rd. I was home. No, nothing. Saturday, nothing. Sunday. I was in absolute agony. I'm not going to go into detail, but if you have the surgery, do some talking. See if there's a different pain medication, something that's not going to bind you up to the point where You know, you're sitting on the throne and you're having a panic attack because you can't go. It's not pleasant, I'll tell you. So, if you can at all avoid Percocet, please do. So I've been off the pain meds since Sunday, because I'm like, all right, that's it. You know, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore, because your stomach muscles really hurt. I mean, they're in there and they are maneuvering things around, and it really hurts. It hurts to cough, sometimes it hurts to breathe, it hurts to move. You know, you try passing or having a bowel movement without using your stomach muscles. It's just not possible. Excuse me. Sorry. I have to get a drink. So, anyways, where was I? Alright, past that. When I came home, I have this diet that I have to follow. I am allowed to have 1% milk, low-fat cottage cheese, strained soup, cream soup, like cream of chicken soup, put through a strainer so there's like no chicken in it, unsweetened oatmeal, cream of wheat, protein shakes, tomato juice, V8 juice, water, obviously, no sugar added pudding, no sugar added ice cream, no sugar added custard, unsweetened applesauce, no sugar added yogurt. So there's actually quite a few choices on here. You can mix them up, you know, and have whatever you want. So, and I've been having, I'll never forget the first meal I made here. I made, I had a quarter cup of applesauce and a quarter cup of cottage cheese, and it took me an hour and a half to eat it. Hour and a half. I went through something, I don't know if it's common, but what I went through at the beginning was, I'm totally not hungry. Not hungry at all. Not even a little bit. I don't even have that habit hunger. You know, when you smell somebody cooking and you go, oh, that smells so good, I want some. I don't even have that. So it was really difficult for me to eat. And you're supposed to eat a minimum of 5 times a day. About every 3 hours that you're awake, you're supposed to eat. And you only eat a little bit each time. So like I would have a quarter cup of this and a quarter cup of that for breakfast, and then my snack would be a half a cup of protein shake. And then lunch would be a quarter cup of this and a quarter cup of that, and then snack would be another protein shake. So, you know, you get the idea. But you have to keep fuel in your system. Otherwise, your body starts to shut down. And I had that happen a couple of times because I didn't feel hunger, so I didn't think about eating, and before I realized it, 7 hours had gone by, and I couldn't understand why I was lightheaded, nauseous. I was really sick, really felt sick to my stomach. I thought that something was wrong because I was feeling so ill, but it was just because I hadn't eaten. And the minute I forced myself to eat something, then I started to feel better. So now it's like somebody told me in my support group online that eating is now your full-time job. And she wasn't kidding. It really is a full-time job. You have to keep an eye on the clock. You have to drink water like crazy because you can only fit, you know, so much in your pouch at once. You can't just chug a glass of water like you used to. So I have to constantly sip water all day long. And you'll see, I even wrote on my water bottle the word slow. Because you can't drink water fast. It hurts when you do that. So you take just little sips at a time, all the time, all day long. So, what else was I going to say? Those of you who know me on Facebook have already heard this part. Well, you've heard most of it. But I lost 81 pounds between March 1st and May 1st. Then I'm not exactly sure what went on in between there because I didn't have a scale and my doctor's scale was busted. But I went out and bought a scale. My husband bought me a scale on Monday. And I weighed myself, and that was my start weight for after surgery. And I lost 4 pounds in 2 days. It's amazing. Today is the first day I've actually felt really good. Up until today, I was really depressed. I mean, severely depressed. First of all, because I had made this life-altering decision, and I was having trouble with it. And I didn't understand why I was having trouble with it. I spent a year getting ready for this. A year. And I wasn't ready for it. I knew everything that was going to happen. I knew exactly what to expect. But I wasn't ready. I was not ready. And I don't know if you can be ready for something like this. Because it's so life-changing. I can never eat the way I did before. If I want it to last. See, that's just it. You can, although I don't know why you would want to, stretch out your pouch. That does not make any sense to me at all. But some people do it, you know, or they just graze, what they call graze, all day long, you know, nibble this, nibble that, eat, constantly something in their mouth. Of course you're going to gain weight. And if you're not exercising, you're going to gain. So, this surgery is not the easy way out. I gotta say that again. This is not an easy way to lose weight. It's not. It's very difficult. It's very time consuming. It's very involved. And it is riddled with numerous medical issues that could crop up, like vitamin deficiency, dehydration, malnutrition. There's a gazillion things that could happen. I could swallow something too big and I could rip my pouch. You know, so there's a lot of medical issues that come with this that are pretty life-threatening. So it takes a pretty strong will and conviction to do this. It is not the easy way out. And I've heard some people say, oh, sure, you just go have a surgery and boom, you'll lose all the weight. Well, yeah, but it's not that easy. It isn't. So, anyways, what else? Today was a really good day for me. I got up, I made some oatmeal, I had some yogurt. Then at lunchtime, I think I had, I don't know, cottage cheese. Oh, I love cottage cheese. And so I'm in heaven, eating that all the time. You have to make sure you keep your protein up. You have to get lots of protein in every day. I think they said something like 60 to 80 grams of protein every day. Do you know how hard that is to do? It's really hard to do. Especially for somebody with a stomach that big. That big. You try eating enough protein. It's really hard. And my pills. I take my bedtime pills. My pouch is full because I've got so many pills to take at night. I'm hoping to get rid of some of them. But anyways, what else was I going to say? I don't know. Today I started back in my exercise regimen. I've been doing Tai Chi, and I was having trouble doing it because of the pain in my stomach from the surgery. Because that, I've got bruises like you would not believe. I don't know if I can show you one. I still have the, oops, sorry, the chair is being weird. If you can see this, that's just one of the, I don't know if you can see that. And there's another one. There's 5 altogether. And that one that's bruising, major, that really hurts. That's the one where they dig it in and they lift up your liver with that one. So the doctor did tell me, my surgeon told me that I was a textbook case because I followed the pre-surgery stuff to the letter. I followed it. I did not cheat on the OptiFast diet for 4 weeks. I did not cheat. And he said that before I had the surgery and before I went on OptiFast, that I was starting to get a fatty liver, that it was quite enlarged, he said. Excuse me. So when I went on the OptiFast for 4 weeks, the main reason why you go on that is to shrink your liver so that they can pick it up and move it out of the way and get to your stomach better. And he said that my liver was perfect. It was back to normal size. Everything was great. And then when he saw how well I was recovering, he was amazed. He kept calling me his star patient, so I did good. I did really good. One thing that you might not know that I didn't know is that after you're under the anesthesia, it's difficult to go to the bathroom. So it's a little difficult to urinate for the first 2 days. Yeah, for 2 days it was really difficult. And that's just your body reacting to the anesthesia that you were under for, however many hours the surgery is. After, on the 3rd day, everything was fine. But I was a little freaked out by that because nobody told me. I had no idea. So that's just another thing to put in your hat to remember. My pouch makes so much noise. It is funny. It's really funny. My husband will come in and be standing next to me and my pouch will gurgle like. It's hilarious. He laughs. It sounds almost like it's growling, but it's not, because I'm not hungry. Anyways. Can't think of anything else to say. Except I'm doing very well, and I anticipate doing even better. Tomorrow I'm going to go for a walk. And I might do a little Tai Chi too. It depends on how I feel. Or how the weather is. But things are going to start looking up, and I'll get used to the new schedule and the new way of eating. And it'll be about 2 months before I'm on regular, food like my husband eats. Right now I can't sit down to a baked chicken and mashed potato dinner, which really sucks because I like it. But in the next month, I can start slowly adding things like fish and chicken and pork. No beef for a while. And the two things, well, the one thing that's really weird is you can never drink through a straw again. No straws. Because with a straw you suck in too much air, and your pouch is only so big, and if you put air in it, there's no room for anything else to go in. And no soda, no carbonated beverages, because of the same reason. You have a regular stomach, you drink soda, the carbonation, the bubbles break open, releasing the gas. Your stomach expands to accommodate the air bubbles until you burp from drinking the soda. Well, your pouch can't give like that. So if you were to drink soda, it would stretch your pouch out, and right now, with mine still healing, it could actually break it open, which is not good. That's a whole nother surgery and more trouble. So you want to take care of yourself. No more pop, no more soda, no more carbonation, no more straws. Take care of yourself. Because if you don't, who will? You know? And I'm doing this so that I can live a long and healthy life with my husband. So, I guess that's it for now. I'm going to sign off, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you again hopefully soon. Bye.